Dearly beloved, we are gathered here not to witness the beginning of what will be, but rather what already is. We can and do, however, celebrate with Nathan and with Adam the wondrous and joyful occurrence that has already taken place in their lives, and the commitment they continue to make today. True marriage begins well before the wedding day, and the efforts of marriage continue well beyond the ceremony's end. A brief moment in time and the stroke of a pen are all that are required to create the legal bond of marriage, but it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, and compromise to make marriage durable and everlasting. Today you declare your commitment to each other before family and friends. Your yesterdays were the path to this moment, and your journey to a future of togetherness becomes a little clearer with each new day. Marriage is more than the joining of than joining the bonds of two persons. It is the uniting of two souls already attuned to each other. When such a true bond already exists between them, it is fitting that an outer acknowledgement be made. We are here to bear witness to the entry into the closer relationship of these beloved friends who are already one in spirit. May you always need one another, not to fill an emptiness, but to know your fullness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways and not fail in the little graces. Look for things to praise. Often say I love you and take no notice of small faults. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it in loving one another. Share strength, deeply trust, shoulder responsibilities, nurture each other's flower, and always love. At the end of this ceremony, legally you will be husbands, but you still must decide each and every day that stretches before you that you want to be married. Make such a decision and keep on making it. For the most important thing in life is to love and to be loved. I now have the pleasure of introducing Michelle Rice, a friend of the grooms from Atlanta, to share Nate and Adam's story.
Nathan and Adam met in Atlanta and have been together for 7 years, 6 of which they have lived together in blissful sin. 5 years ago, they got engaged on Christmas Day. During this unconventionally long engagement, their love for one another has strengthened. Embracing Nathan's dream to live in Europe was a stressful yet rewarding adventure, living as expats in the Netherlands. They attempted to learn the language and embrace Dutch culture, even the un-American tradition of monarchy. But most importantly, they made lifelong memories and friendships, as evidenced by some of those here this afternoon. Now living here in the Silicon Valley, they continue that adventure together. Here in the garden they grew, in the presence of all of you, they commit themselves to each other for as long as they both shall live.
It's fine. I got it. Thank you, Michelle.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, and I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there is nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
But ultimately, there comes a moment when a decision must be made. Ultimately, when two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble. Because it is the nature of love to create, a marriage is something which has to be created so that together we become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom, but rather it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom. and the risk of love, which is permanent, into that love which is not possession, but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not possession, but participation, then it is part of that co-creation which is our human calling, and which implies such risk that it is often rejected.
Op de 2e van maart 1994 ging de wet gelijke behandeling van kracht in Nederland. De wet creëerde de basisregels voor de bescherming tegen discriminatie op grond van godsdienst, levensovertuiging, politieke gezindheid, ras, geslacht, nationaliteit, seksuele geaardheid of burgerlijke staat. Zij geeft recht op bescherming tegen discriminatie en het bevorderen van gelijke participatie in de samenleving, door de oprichting van een overeenkomst voor gelijke bescherming. In 2001 werd mijn vaderland het eerste land in de wereld om dezelfde wettelijke bescherming uit te breiden tot alle huwelijkspartners. Het maakte de weg vrij om de huidig lopende gesprekken hierover in de wereld te laten plaatsvinden. Deze vrijheden, die worden verstrekt aan alle inwoners van Nederland, brachten Nathan en Adam naar Nederland, op zoek naar vrijheden die niet beschikbaar zijn voor alle Amerikanen. Het was 6 maanden voordat ze verhuisden dat wij elkaar voor het eerst ontmoetten. Die kans bracht ons samen voor de eerste keer. Vanaf dat moment zijn we vaste vrienden geweest. En ik ben blij dat mijn liefde voor mijn land meer liefde heeft gebracht in mijn leven. Ik voel me vereerd dat jullie mij zo opnemen in deze voor jullie zo speciale dag. Dank jullie wel. Laat ze lang.
The love we celebrate this afternoon is still today a topic of contention. To get to this moment, our brothers and sisters have fought or died, suffering discrimination or persecution. We are now in the moment of change. Only now can we start to see the other side. At this time, Adam and Nathan request a moment of silence, dedicated to all of those who have or will continue to suffer simply for falling in love. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. The couple would like to say some personal vows that they have made to each other. And we will hear from Nathan first.
Because of you, I am saved and afforded the ability to realize my dreams. Because of you, I look forward to new adventures, even the scary ones. Because of you, I feel love, and I am in love. I promise to love and cherish you always, to hold you when you're sad, to shelter you when you're sick, to celebrate the ups and downs, laughing and sometimes crying, to continue our passion for traveling, expanding our minds, becoming the greatest men that we can be. And of course, I promise to continue telling jokes that only I find are funny. Adam, I look forward to many more years with you that we have together. I could not want nor hope for anything else in life than experiencing it with you.
I promise. I promise to never stop melting when you smile. I promise to always give you respect and solace. I'll listen when you speak and hear what even you don't say. I'll know when to take action and when to let you be free. I promise to take you out and make you feel special. I'll try not to laugh unless we're laughing together. Every time we sing, I'll always replace you with Jew. I'll light your path, but not direct the way. Hold you up when the world feels upside down. I promise to always give you a voice. I promise to never stop loving you.
The wedding ring is a symbol of eternity. It is an outward sign of the inward and spiritual bond which has united two hearts in endless love. The promises which you have spoken to each other today are forever in your minds and hearts, but words are fleeting, and these rings remain visible, tangible symbols of love and commitment. You have entwined together to become one, and it is inconceivable that you could ever part. Kim, if you would give Nathan Adam's ring. Nathan, place the ring on Adam's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge my love and faithfulness.
I pledge my love and faithfulness.
With this ring,
I
choose you as my husband.
I choose you as my husband.
Jennifer, will you give Adam Nathan's ring? Adam, place the ring on Nathan's finger and please repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge my love and faithfulness.
I pledge my love and faithfulness.
With this ring, I choose you as my husband.
I choose you as my husband.
Nathan and Adam, in the presence of your family and friends who have shared this moment of joy, you have declared your adoration and affection for each other. You have stepped further into a deeper, richer friendship and partnership. You have formed your own union, based on respect and honor, and in accordance with the laws of the state of California. Therefore, it is my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge you as husbands. You may now seal your marriage in a kiss. May the glory which rests upon all who love you bless you and keep you, fill you with happiness and a gracious spirit. Despite all changes of fortune and time, may that which is noble and lovely and true remain abundantly in your hearts, giving you strength for all that lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege, to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mr. Adam and Nathan New Watterson.
Mazel tov!
It's all because of you. All because of you. It's all because of you. All because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I survive it all because of you. I reach for the horizon whenever I get days of doubt, bringing me down. So even if disaster strikes, I close my eyes and then I'm next to you. I'm right there with you. Hey, isn't it crazy? Yeah, isn't it crazy? It's all because of you. All because of you. It's all because of you. All because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I survive it all because of you. It's all 'cause of you. Because of you. Because of you. It's all 'cause of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'll survive it all because of you. It's all because of you. All because of you. shine.